Immunizations are very important for all children, but especially for children in child care programs. Immunizations are so important because the diseases they prevent are so terrible. We don't see these diseases nowadays, but these diseases can cause serious problems, such as blood infections, convulsions leading to permanent brain damage, liver cancer, blindness, deafness, and even death. So if we do not immunize our children, they will all be at risk for these diseases. And if children are not vaccinated, if one child gets the disease, then all the other children may be exposed and may get the disease too. Immunizations or vaccines are medications that contain a tiny amount of dead or weakened bacteria and viruses, or what we call germs. The germs are so weak that they cannot cause disease. When they are injected into the body's immune system thinks they are real and responds by creating antibodies and destroying them. So then, in the future, when a person is infected with the same germ, the body is already prepared because some of the antibodies change into what we call memory cells. And when they see that organism again, that germ, they react quicker and kill it so the person doesn't get sick. This is what we call immunity. When you're infected with the natural disease, or what we call the wild virus or the wild bacteria, it takes your body a certain amount of time to mount an antibody response and kill it. And during that time, you're getting sick. With the vaccine, your body already has antibodies prepared, quickly kill the disease, and you don't get sick. If a child is not immunized, they can catch the disease and spread it to other children who are too young to have received the full series of vaccines, or children who have a medical condition such as cancer, and those children can't get certain vaccines. These children are protected to a certain extent by all the other children around them who were vaccinated. For some diseases, the number has to be very high. For instance, for measles, we need 95% of everyone vaccinated. There are two laws requiring immunizations in Oklahoma: the Oklahoma School Immunization Law and the Child Care Facilities Licensing Act. The Child Care Facilities Licensing Act requires all children to be up to date for their age for the required vaccines before they attend a child care program and while they grow up in the child care program. We have a book called Child Care Guide to Oklahoma's Immunization Law that explains the law and how to enforce it and lists all of the required vaccines. The Child Care Guide also has a section on vaccine side effects. So you, as a person who's taking care of a child who was vaccinated yesterday or last week, will know what are normal side effects and what you should expect. You can find this book on our website. You can always order a copy of the book by calling the Immunization Service. There are also many tools to help you enforce the immunization law in your child care program. One of the best ones is the Oklahoma State Immunization Information System, or OSIS. OSIS is an online database that has the vaccination records of many of Oklahoma's children and adults too. You can use OSIS to search for a record, find out what vaccines the child has had, and which vaccines are due next, and when they're due. Not all children have records in OSIS, but many do, and you can save yourself a lot of time by checking for a record in OSIS. To get access to OSIS, you just need a computer with internet access. Go to our website and fill out the application to enroll, and you can access OSIS. Another important tool to help with enforcing the immunization law is a worksheet that is also on our website that you can use for each child that shows how many doses of each vaccine are due and when they're due. Of course, remember you can always call the immunization service if you need any help sorting out the vaccine law. That's our job and we're there to help you. Oklahoma law allows exemptions to immunizations for medical, religious, or reasons of personal belief. To get an exemption, parents need to go to our website and fill out the exemption form, which is online. If the child is getting a medical exemption, the parents will then need to take the exemption form to their doctor, who will sign it and